The Greenwich Show, in partnership with the Council's new Greenwich Centre, providing leisure, library, health and training facilities under one roof. Series 2, Made by You.
Coming up on the programme, we look at the success of a space in East Greenwich with a real community feel.
You know, you just walk in, it just opens up, and it's got a really magical feel to it.
In the first of our Hidden Villages series, we head to Plumstead and the Make Merry Festival.
Every week we come here and just meet up, have a good time and see all our friends. Yeah.
And with a thought-provoking film with a serious message. The Greenwich Show, Made by You. Welcome to the new series of The Greenwich Show, and it's great to be back. We've got another series of what the Royal Borough of Greenwich has to offer, and it really is a series made by you. And let's start in East Greenwich, where there's a place with a great sense of community, where the past and present sit side by side. This is a film about the success and events of the Friends of East Greenwich Pleasaunce.
It's a very beautiful park.
It's a hidden gem.
The whole park is a stage.
It's a great community.
And they particularly love the graveyard and the magnificent willow tree there.
Greenwich's best kept secret. The Pleasaunce is really special to me because I was first introduced to it as a young child, but then as a young mother, I had nowhere to go and I found the bridge. I felt a bit anxious having my first child, and I came and spoke to other mums, had a cup of tea, and I've met some lifelong friends being here.
Of course now you've got Eve who's taken it all over, so it's much better. They've really done a lot of work.
When the council decided to close the bridge, that made me come forward as chair and co-founder and form a not-for-profit company to really get it off the ground. And we've given it a facelift and we're just growing and growing.
We've had a couple of birthday parties here, but we all went into the cafe and they served us cake and ice cream there and they were really welcoming. And cheese strings. Can't forget the cheese strings.
My name's Elizabeth Cooper and I am the owner of the lovely coffee shop. I've got lovely customers. I've built a good relationship with the customers. My favourite is Barry. He's come every day since we opened.
What I do, I come here, I'll spend a best part of the morning here, go down the road, get me bits and pieces, but I always come every day. And it's nice and quiet and come in and have a nice cup of tea and a chat. Lizzie, well, I think we're quite close because when I was taken sick, I mean, she rushed me to the doctors and yeah. I'd like to say we're good friends.
Yeah, he used to come with his dog Bella, but she sadly passed away here last year. But sorry. And all the customers come together and helped him take her to the vets and even paid his bill, and then comforted him after and said, "You'll still keep coming to the cafe, won't you?"
And Bella was such a gentle dog, I mean, I just miss her.
But I'll tell you what, he's got really lively since she died.
I'll come every day. I was told to. If I don't, I'll get a search party out.
The history of the park, it goes back hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Originally it's a graveyard for mariners. We have Captain Henry Parker, who fought in the Battle of Trafalgar alongside Nelson. He's buried here. We'd like to know more about the park, really.
This was originally an orchard of fruit trees, and in 1852 the Royal Naval Hospital, the Hospital for Seamen, was told to find a new burial ground as a consequence of the Metropolitan Burials Act of that year. Now, it took them quite some time to find a patch of ground, but they eventually lighted on this one. They cleared the trees and they turned it into the third burial ground of Greenwich Hospital.
Welcome to the East Greenwich Pleasaunce for our act of remembrance on this 209th anniversary of the Battle of Trafalgar.
They had a wall erected all the way around, which is the one you see, which was built by building contractors from Lambeth, and they used it as the burial ground for pensioners from the Navy Hospital until that closed in 1865. And Greenwich Hospital sold the ground, I think the price was £8,000 or thereabouts, to Greenwich Council, and it effectively became a council park. And that is what it is today.
It has been changed and updated over the years to enable more of the community to use it. We've added an extra gate, we put a dog-free zone, a couple of playgrounds for little ones as well. We're looking to invest all the time, fundraise, getting grants to make it a better place.
With the Friends of the Park, we organise seasonal activities like a summer festival. Father Christmas comes to the park in different modes of transport every year. And my events are the comedy nights. We do a monthly comedy night.
The community are the people that have held this park together and have helped grow the park. We have play and stays on a Tuesday, Wednesday and a Friday, concerts, cinemas. We are really keen to get new people to come along and be part of our community.
I actually worked in the cafe just here, like when I was younger, when I was like 18, they always put on events like this. They've got like the market and everything. Now my little sister, who's 9, obviously comes here all the time.
You know, you just walk in, it just opens up, and it's got a really magical feel to it.
If you're tired of Greenwich, you're tired of life.
I've made a lot of friends around here.
Just gave me my life back.
It's a family, it's my family.
Well, wasn't that a beautiful place? Still to come, we have our first film of our new feature, looking at the hidden villages of Greenwich, and a serious film on online safety.
The reason why I love Greenwich is because this is the place where time starts, and it is possibly the most fantastic place to live in the world.
The Greenwich Show, in partnership with the Council's new Greenwich Centre, providing leisure, library, health and training facilities under one roof. Series 2, made by you.
Welcome back to the Greenwich Show, as we put the spotlight on the Royal Borough of Greenwich. We'd love to hear your views, so you can contact us by social media, email or website. And you can see all our films on our YouTube channel. And now for a new feature. You've told us that Greenwich is made up of lots of little villages. So we've sent local lad, Daniel Boys, star of stage and screen, to investigate. We're calling this feature Hidden Villages. This really is a series made by you.
One of the places you mentioned a lot was Plumstead. So today we're here to find out what makes it what it is. And what better way than by joining Plumstead Festival on the Common for their 40th anniversary event.
Hi Tanya. Nice to meet you. And you. Can you just tell me how long have you been running this amazing event? I joined the committee in 2007 when there was a poster up in the information tent that said this was going to be the last year if no one took it over. It's very much a community event, run solely by volunteers. None of us get paid for it. We're all local people. It's made by the community for the community.
Thank you so much, Sarah. It's been lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
I think we're going to go off and explore this amazing festival now.
Please do. Enjoy the day.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, that one's the winner.
Woo! And look who we found, our local MP. Matthew, it's great to meet you. Nice to meet you. What is it you love about this festival?
I come here most years, and actually it's just a fantastic mix of music, of activities, brilliant food, and it actually goes from strength to strength each year. What's special about the constituency that I represent, Greenwich and Woolwich, is that it's made up of a series of distinct communities, each of which has their own special character, and Plumstead's no different.
Back in 1975, the local paper, the Kentish Independent, said that this festival put Plumstead right on the map. They report that one local councillor said we may as well stop the Greenwich Show as the Make Merry is just as good. Although I hope they weren't talking about our show. Of course, every town has its history, and I know just the people who can tell us all about the Common and this old mill.
In the 1870s, a lot of London's common land was being effectively privatised. The local landowners, including the local MP and the army, tried to fence off parts of the common, which the local people took great exception to. And effectively they stormed the common, tore down the fences, and it resulted in an Act of Parliament which basically preserved the common forever, which is why we're standing in a green space now and not in somebody's back garden.
It was used by the Royal Artillery for training and for mock battles. In fact, the mock battles used to be observed from a platform on the mill, and on one occasion there were so many people gathered there that it collapsed.
Every village had its mill, and or more than one mill, windmills and watermills. This happens to be the most local one to Plumstead, so we've been here for a very long time indeed.
And presumably there would have been sales in it at some point.
There were, yes.
So why do people like Plumstead, and just how much?
I love the diversity and I love the green spaces.
Well, it's a pleasant place to live, especially with a day like this. Everyone out, good community, good strength, and I think we should build on that. It's a pleasure to be here.
I lived here until I got married, then moved on, but I come back frequently because just something about I feel at home here, let's put it that way.
Yeah, because we've been coming to the Make Merry every year, so we love it.
Every week we come here and just meet up, have a good time and
see all our friends.
Yeah.
Festivals like this today are obviously very good for your business, are they?
Absolutely. It's a good opportunity for people to actually see that there are really good, strong businesses in their local area, and people love local. The nearer you are to home, the better I seem to do.
As well as the many stalls here at the festival, there's also workshops. You can learn how to do the maypole, there's a ukulele workshop, and there's art. Hi Kevin, this looks really fun. Can you tell me what's going on here?
It's a watercolour workshop run by Art Plumstead as part of the Plumstead Make Merry. Training sessions on to improve their skills, but the important thing really is fun.
And what else does Art Plumstead do?
We do a variety of different things. My speciality is leading different types of walks. And so the most recent one I did was a tree trail.
And apart from obviously Art Plumstead, what is it that you personally like about Plumstead?
Well, I must enjoy living here because I've been here since 2001. I think what I like about it is the people are friendly, there's lots and lots of open space.
This festival is exactly what we expected you to identify for us in our hidden villages. A sense of real community spirit, keeping it independent. After 40 years, this festival is still at risk, relying heavily on its local supporters. I just hope they're back next year to celebrate the 41st anniversary of this fantastic festival and to celebrate everything that's good about Plumstead.
And we'll have the next of our Hidden Village films next week as we visit the Royal Standard. Last year, a social enterprise was formed to make diverse films about the community, a bit like what we do here at the Greenwich Show. Select 18 Films pairs aspiring filmmakers with professionals from Chocolate Films. This is one of the films that they have made.
Hello, my name is Esther and I'm from Select 18 Films. This film is called Missing and it's about the potential dangers of the internet and the social media sites. We create this film because it's close to my heart because I've got two teenage daughters who use the internet on a regular basis and it's a worrying subject for me.
I'm here.
And we'll be back next week with more features of films made by you. In the meantime, we'd love to hear from you on social media, email or the website. All our films, including those from the first series, can be viewed on our YouTube channel. And we'll be back next week with all this.
Christmas really was an idea that I've taken from Taiwan. I lived in Taiwan and everything was delivered. I thought to myself, we don't have this and we need this at home. Good morning, Ottie and the Bee.
Meet friends, chat about their days, their weeks.
Caretakers used to have to rake over the grass to get rid of tinfoil and needles in the children's play area.
Pepys dined with him and described his table as the meanest, poorest, dirtiest table in the dirtiest house.
The Greenwich Show, in partnership with the Council's new Greenwich Centre, providing leisure, library, health and training facilities under one roof. Series 2, made by you.